Thank you for reserving your computer science tutoring appointment. This short video will go over what you will need to bring to your session to get the most out of computer science tutoring at Baylor. First, we would like to note that to fully abide by the Baylor University Honor Code, we will not be able to directly view your code or help you write code for a programming assignment. However, if you are coming to tutoring looking for help with a programming assignment, please bring your design flowchart for that program. We can together go over your design and directly help work through challenges you are facing in the assignment by analyzing your flowchart and working through it. Here, I have a short program assignment example. This programming assignment example asks you to calculate the area of a bunch of rectangles from a file. So first you need to ask the user for the name of the data file, open the file, ensure that is opened, and then begin reading each line of the file, which has a length of a rectangle and a width of a rectangle. When you read each line, you're going to calculate the area of the rectangle and then print the rectangle's length, width, and area back to the user, and then finally make sure to close the file. So in the next clip, I'm going to show you a sped up video of me creating my design flowchart for this example program. If you are coming to tutoring for help on a program, remember that you can use draw.io in your web browser to flowchart your design. As you may have learned in class, we typically use a parallelogram to represent input or output, a rectangle for any processing, and a diamond for a conditional statement. The example I have recorded here is a short example compared to some programming assignments. However, the concept of flowcharting can be extended to an assignment of any length. In your flowchart, go into as much detail as you can so that during the tutoring session, we can work on specific challenges that you are facing. The more detail that you can put into your design, the more beneficial the tutoring appointment will be to your learning. Finally, as this video wraps up, I'll show you the final flowchart that I've created. So finally, we have the finished design for our rectangle area calculator programming example. As you can see at the top right, I've included my name, the course I'm in, program number, and the due date for the assignment. Make sure you do this for any design that you complete for any of your programs. As for the design itself, you can see that each box roughly represents one or maybe a couple lines of code. For example, prompt user for name of the data file would represent a cout statement asking the user for the name of the file and a cin statement retrieving the data file name in a string object. Next, we have open data file, which might represent an ifstream open command. And then we have a conditional. So typically, diamonds represent conditional statements being executed. These might be an if statement, the conditional in a while loop, a for loop, any of those. And in this case, this is a while loop. If the file didn't open, then we'll go back and reprompt the user. If it did open, we can begin processing. So we read the length from the file, the width, multiply the length and width, and then print to the user the length, width, and area of the rectangle to the screen. Next, our second conditional statement says, are we at the end of the file? If not, we can go back to the top here and begin processing a new rectangle, the length, width, and calculating the area. If we are at the end of the file, then we have some finalizing code here to close the file and exit the program. So as you can see, the more depth that you include in your design, the better you'll be able to verbalize your thoughts on the program, and the better that the tutors will be able to help you think about your design and your program.